29 and fine. Okay. Yeah. I don't think people actually like me for real. They only book me because they can't find somebody else. Like, why are you talking to me? If we want to be real, it's because I have not been eating and I hated it. I'm 29, no kids.
This day that God has given me, I'm not gonna waste this joy deep down inside me. I'm not gonna shake. Been stressed for so long, so stuck in my own way. So I'ma enjoy this moment. It's the day that the Lord has made.
Hey everyone, welcome. Oh, I feel like that's a little too close. Okay. Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. I'm Caitlin, aka KP, and as you can tell by the title below, this is going to be a get ready with me type of video. I'm going to be doing my makeup because we are going to dinner. Okay, I wouldn't really consider this like a birthday dinner because it's literally just me and my roommate, and this was like planned very last minute. Okay, but my birthday is Thursday, June 4th, and obviously I'm celebrating it a little bit, but I'm going to the beach tomorrow, so it's just like today was kind of like the only day that I really could do dinner. Make a long story short, I'm getting ready for dinner. And for those of you who are wondering, KP, how old are you going to be? Girl, I'm turning 29. 29 and fine, okay? Yeah, I don't know how I feel. Like, I do not know how I feel. I'm not even gonna hold you. It's crazy how time flies. I remember my exact feelings when I moved into campus my freshman year at A&T. Like, I only know 2 people here, and who am I gonna talk to? You know what I'm saying? Yeah, and now look at me, a whole blown, grown adult, just winging it, taking it day by day, really relying on God to get me through. Now I see what my mom was feeling like. She had a whole kid at 24. Hello. I'm 29, no kids. Yeah, I'm just out here just going with the flow, trying to accomplish so many things before I even decide to get married or have kids. So it's a lot sometimes. But nevertheless, we are doing a get ready with me, okay? I've already done, let me do my edges first. BRB. So the goal is to be ready by 7:30 or to leave by 7:30. It's currently 5:33, so I have like 2 hours. My outfit is kind of already back there, laid out like the first day of school. I just had to make sure the fit actually looks right. I did try on the top last night or this morning, I can't remember. It's a top from Fashion Nova, and yes, it's kind of like a off the shoulder, on the shoulder type situation. It's very colorful. It's like orange and pink and like white, and I'm wearing it with like some black capri pants from Fashion Nova that I got a while back, and then some orange heels I think is from Shein. So very simple, nothing too much, honey. Yeah, y'all like my hair? I decided to like braid it. I didn't braid it. My friend Belen braided it, but it's all my hair, y'all. I did not get any. Lord, I did not get any like added hair in. I wanted to keep it very simple because I am going to the beach, y'all. And I don't know about you, I like to get in that pool and I like to swim. Okay, we gonna get this hair wet. So I needed something pretty simple, but it's just straight backs. I've never done anything like this before. At first I was like, ooh, I might need to put on a wig tonight because I'm like a little boy, but I like it. I think I want to get this in other styles. So like patterns, I guess. That is done. Set that to the side. My lips is already moisturized a little bit. I'm not gonna put anything else on. I'm thinking very simple. Usually my face is kind of like the look, if that makes sense. I think I want to go a little bit heavier on the blush today. Maybe try a new like technique. Bring all my brushes down. I have my mirror in front of me, so sorry if it's like in the corner, and sorry if this lighting is bad. I feel like I need more. Hold that thought. Okay, I guess that's a lot better. I closed my blinds, and shout out to having friends slash roommates who are content creators, because I definitely got two of her likes in here. But with no further ado, let's go ahead and get started. So first, I'm gonna do my eyebrows, and I probably should have went to go get them threaded. I always say this, I feel like, but it is what it is at this point. I'm just using my NYX brow pencil in the shade Ebony? Black. You is black. 29 to 9. I will be turning on Thursday. Like I said, I do remember the feelings and the emotions that I had moving in, like being so scared, like really just trying to figure out life and what I really wanted to do. And I'm kind of living in what I am living in what I dreamed of doing. Hair, not fully though yet. I feel like there's a lot of things that I want to accomplish within the hair industry. Like being behind the chair is not my end goal. Yeah, it's definitely getting me a foot in for sure. I don't know. It's very crazy to think that I'm really like a full-blown adult out here just winging life. Like I don't have to check in with anybody. Even though when I'm out on a trip, I still come on and be like, look, I done made it. Even though you got my location, I done made it, girl. Like I don't have to check in with anybody if I don't want to, you know what I'm saying? I don't have no man. I don't have kids, it's like I'm really just out here experiencing things on my own. I don't know, it's just crazy to think that I'm living in an answered prayer, but I don't feel like I'm where I need to be, if that makes sense. My answered prayer was definitely being a booked, somewhat busy. I don't want to be overworked, okay? I remember when I first moved out on my own from a salon to a salon suite, I basically had to start over. I'm using the NYX brow gel. I'm trying to use this one up. I have a whole nother one that's still in this package, but I'm just trying to use this one up. The salon that I used to work at was basically a white salon. So majority of my clients were they were white, and I did cut and styles. I did color. I was doing a lot of like perms, not the relaxers, what y'all thinking perms, like curly perms, like perm rods, put the solution on, let it sit, rinse it out, and your hair is curly. Yes. And surprisingly, that was on a lot of like teenage boys, and they want their hair cut in a mullet. Don't know why. So going from that to moving out into a suite by myself and basically starting all over. I did have some black clients, that will come in for like a wig install, but honestly, I feel like they weren't comfortable being in that space and getting a wig install. I really did take a leap of faith when I moved out into my own suite. So like you've seen this money that you could possibly be making, and you're like, okay, well, I can do this on my own. And I did. It was very rocky the first few months of me being there. I feel like I really didn't take off until summer of 2025, because that's when I had my first like viral video from this girl who came in just to get a simple shampoo blow dry and a trim. And from there, that was my most booked service, and I hated it. When that video went viral in 2025, mind you, my shampoo blow dries was only like 45 minutes. It was one a time I had seen and talked to 9 people in a day. Granted, you're not really doing too much, you're just shampoo blow drying, but like now I feel like I'm rushed. You know what I'm saying? Some people will book it and not book like the high density, add-on, which is no extra charge. I don't charge because your hair is thick. And so it will take me longer, and then it'll run over. And I hate that. I am my own time stylist, and I would literally communicate to my clients if I'm running late, like, hey girl, I'm running a little bit late. If I'm over 15 minutes, I will compensate. I will take money off. That's just the type of stylist I am, because money isn't everything, money comes, money flows. You know what I'm saying? If I do right by people, I feel like in return, it will do right by me. Hold on. Just look right. I feel like I'm giving like, and then, It's okay. They're supposed to be sisters, not twins. So coming from a place where I wasn't really that booked and busy to being booked and busy and constantly being booked and busy to this day is very rewarding and very like in awe, because what do you mean? I'm booked and busy. People want to book me, like for me to do their hair. Like, ooh. I'm using the Refi primer. Like people want to book me to do their hair. Like, what? I still have what is that called? Imposter syndrome. Like, I don't think people actually like me for real. They only book me because they can't find somebody else. Where I'm at in life, I feel like I'm doing what I'm supposed to do. I'm working in my field that I got my degree in. When I tell people I went to school, they're like, "Oh, you're doing hair now, so you must not be working in like your field that you're got your degree in." No, Miss Honey, I am actually. And that just really clicked for me like a few months ago. Like it really did. I went to school for business management with a concentration in entrepreneurship and innovation. That's a lot to say. I didn't even know, honestly, that I can concentrate and have a concentration in entrepreneurship, but I'm glad I did. You know, God really be working in the details. I always knew I did not want to work a 9 to 5. I got a little taste of it. It was not for me. It was not for me. Never say that I would never go back to it. You know, if I actually do, I think I have to find a job that I actually like the topic, the type of field it's in. Like I feel like it has to do with some type of beauty or hair. Like I need to come to work and every day is different. I feel like with hair, every day is different. I don't see the same people every day. I would have different conversations. Sometimes the conversation can be repetitive, but overall, everyone has a different story. So I feel like that's why I haven't completely burnt out. Now, when I first was booked, I didn't have no systems or boundaries like set. So it's like I was getting burnt out. I was waking up, going to work, waking up, going to work. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like I didn't have any balance between work and life. And now that I am a little bit further into my career while I'm consistently being booked and busy, I'm creating those boundaries. Well, I have created those. I'm staying consistent. I'm still figuring out some kinks that I need to get rid of, but I'm liking where I'm at right now. I'm going to say this, and I don't want to seem like ungrateful or anything like that, but sometimes I feel like I won't say complacent, but I get good in a certain career or a certain point in my life. I'm like, okay, this is good, this is good. And then I feel like that urge is like, I need to elevate. I felt that way with me going to hair school and then working in a salon. I'm like, okay, I've been here for 1.5 years. What's next? Like, do I stay here? Do I move up to like a level 2, level 3? Like, can I see myself here? Or do I move out? I moved out. I've been in this location for, oh my gosh, how many years? It'll be 3 years in October. But now I feel like I need to do something more, like something bigger. I'm not going to say what, because I don't know who be watching my stuff, and not saying like that, but I just feel like I just need to let God work and just pop out when I pop out. That's it. That's all. I don't really know what to tell you. I'm using the Too Faced Born This Way concealer in the shade Chai. And then I'm going to use a little bit of this NYX Can't Stop, Won't Stop in the shade Mocha, just to kind of like, oh shoot. It's a little bit like neutral. I don't know if you can, is the light too bright? The light probably too bright in here. I'm new to this content creation, so forgive me, please. You can kind of see like neutral, more like golden undertone, you know? It's some business things that I want to do in this hair industry. And I know I will get it done by the grace of God. Okay? But yeah, y'all. Yeah, we just here mobbing through life, literally. Just taking it day by day. But I also feel like everything is just like happening at once. Like, I don't know how to balance everything. So I guess that's where like fasting and praying will come in, you know, just to really get confirmation on like exactly how I should move, when I should move, how to move, you know? But yeah, that's work stuff. What else should I talk about? Life, love life. Girl, non-existent. Non-existing. I never had a boyfriend before, fun fact. So I really am just out here. I feel like my friends be trying to set me up. I hate being set up. I will tell you this little incident. Sorry, Mom, if you're listening. One of my friends was in college and she was talking to this boy. And I guess when we went over there to hang out, he had a friend. And I think they were trying to put me on with a friend. And I did not like him like that. He was just not attractive to me. So I was just like, And like, he was really trying to flirt. And I was like, no, leave me alone. Please. And I literally got up and left. I lived in Sebastian at that time and I moved out. I walked home. Like, please stop messing with me. Like, no. I hate being set up. I just hate it. It just does no good to me. Like, yeah. So, I don't know. I really don't know how to talk to guys if we being for real. I don't know how to be soft. I was raised by a single black mama, and not saying she yelled at me or anything because my mom was not that type of person. Thank God. She didn't yell too much. She claimed she didn't whip me, but I definitely got at least one whipping in my life. I do remember because I got all my cars pulled out in school that day. I was a bad kid. What was I saying? Because I got up and I kind of lost my train of thought. Yeah, something's wrong with me. Yeah, I was raised by a single black mom. So, I'm very, very independent. And I was raised as the only child. I have other siblings by my dad. But as for my mama, LP, Mama Palmer, I'm the only child. Okay. So I am pretty self-sufficient. I know how to do things on my own, so it's just like I'm kind of used to being by myself. But at the same time, it's like, eventually you do want to share your space with somebody. But at the same time, it's like, I don't know if I want to compromise my peace in a sense. I don't want to say bending my boundaries, but I feel like certain things you do have to like give and take, especially if it's someone that you actually like. You know what I'm saying? You got to make that list. Does the good outweigh the bad? Or, you know what I'm saying? Like, oh my gosh, y'all, I gotta sit here and renew my license. But anyway, the one person you get to choose in your life is your partner. So you better choose wisely, okay? And we talking about, do they got trauma with a mama? Do they treat women right? Do they have daddy issues? Like, yes, men can have daddy issues. That's, you know what I'm saying? Like, even if a guy's trying to figure me out, do I have daddy issues? Yes, I got a little daddy issues, you know what I'm saying? But I'm working through them. Are they patient? Are they kind? Do they have the fruit of the spirit in them? Are they a God-fearing man? How do they act when they're angry? How do they act when they're sad? How do they act when they ain't got no money, when times get hard? You know what I'm saying? Like, are they good with their money? Are they, you know what I'm saying? So a lot of things come into play when you're trying to like find a partner. I would say, coming from someone who never had a boyfriend before, who's never dated, I don't know how to date. I don't know how to date. I don't know, like I said, I don't know how to speak to men in a oh my gosh, in a very like dainty way. Now, I feel like the right person can pull that out of me. I talk to men like they are the bottom of the earth. Like, why are you talking to me? Let me stop. I don't talk to every man like that. I'm using the Juvia's Place blush in the shade Peach Rose. Do I want to use this one or do I want to use red? I think I'm going to do a little bit of cream. This is the YSL red. Like, this is their glossy about out of it, but it's red. This is in watermelon, glossy watermelon. So I'm gonna put that like up here. We're gonna blend that out and then we're gonna put some pink on. Ooh, one is higher than the other. Hold on. But yeah, y'all, never had a boyfriend, never been on a date, never been like sought after, someone wanted to like genuinely like get to know me, so I just really just kind of, not saying I've given up, I just put me first. I gotta put me first, Lucius. Now I'm going in with the Juvia's Place concealer. Sorry, sometimes I gotta really like focus on my blush because sometimes I can overdoing it, and I'm kind of putting it like under my eye a little bit. Because like I said, I am going to go in with a lighter concealer in a second. I'm doing my makeup a little bit different today, but yeah, y'all. So if y'all ever wonder if KP got a man, KP don't got a man. KP don't even got no prospects. KP is just out here. KP is just out here trying to enjoy life, accomplish so many things. You guys know I'm in school. I'll be done in December. Hallelujah. Thank you, Jesus. I don't really talk much about that because I just, sometimes I be wanting to give up. And that's just me being honest. Sometimes I be wanting to give up. But, you know, like I said, God don't put you in certain rooms for no reason, you know? And what I'm going to school for is something I've never done before. Like analytics, yeah, like business analytics, but like data science, But every day, every class I take, I realize why God put me here. And I should have contoured before I put my blush on. I think talking to you guys is kind of messing me up. But I'm going to use the Morphe's filter effect in the shade Deep. And this is really deep, y'all. Like, I literally just... Y'all barely see that. And then I'll put, like, maybe one here. A couple on my forehead. I'm really just trying to focus that on, like, the hollows on my cheek. Just to add some depth back in there. I'm trying to blend my forehead, y'all, but this braid is it's a little tight. Some other things that I wish I would have taken more seriously in my 20s was not being shy. Like, I feel like in college and stuff, I was really shy. I didn't really like to talk to people. Like, I did talk to people, but I wouldn't just come up to you like, hey, girl. You know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like I was like, I always spoke when spoken to. I know I was shy when I was younger. I always feel like people were going to judge what I say. And maybe that's why I'm so reserved a little bit. I'm getting out of that. I really am. I'm trying to. Sometimes I feel like I still can be quiet in a room where people are having conversations and they're just like having a good debate. And like, I'm literally answering this stuff in my head, but I'm not verbally like saying anything because I feel like whatever I say, people are just going to judge and like, she thinks that way. And not saying what I spit out is bad information, but I feel like I be getting in my head too much. So I just wish I wasn't as shy. I don't know how to explain it. Y'all let me know. And that's what I'm saying. Like, you see, sometimes I can't put my words into what I want to say. So sometimes I feel like I'm talking in circles. At that point, I just feel like people are judging me. And basically saying, this girl don't know what she's talking about. This girl's dumb. This girl's slow. I'm really nervous. I want to put this Juvia's Place concealer on, but y'all, I feel like every time I wear this concealer, it creases, but listen, we just gonna have to really set it. It's in the shade 11. This is a little lighter, but is it a little lighter? It is not a little lighter. We should have put that on first. Let's just go back in with some more chai. I'm gonna take another clean, fluffy brush, and we're gonna use that. Y'all, I want to do some more traveling. I graduate in December. Where should I go, y'all? I won't be going out the country this year. I do have some trips planned. Like, I'm supposed to be going to go see, well, I am. The ticket's bought and the plane ticket is bought and the hotel is booked. So I am going. Me and Kiki are going to go see J. Cole in New York. So I have that set. And then what else do I have? 2 weeks from then, I have a bachelorette trip for Jayla, and we're going to Miami. But I don't have any like out the country things planned. I'm like, maybe I should save that for when I graduate. I wouldn't mind going to a resort, but I feel like I've experienced resorts 2 times already. They're cool. I haven't been to Mexico, so I mean, I probably could go to Mexico. Real quick, I'm taking these kimchi cheek puff, what is this? Puff Pass. Oh, I didn't even realize it said that. This is in the shade Stubborn. Then I got Almond. I like to use, which one do I like to use on them? Oh God, this gets so messy. So I like to use Sunburn in the inner tear duct, like inner half, and then I like to use Almond in the second part. I learned this from Melissa. You can take it, you press it. I'm gonna tap it a little bit, and then I press it on the back of my hand, and then we just gonna put that in there, like so, like that, and take what you got. And these are supposed to be like blurring. Is it blurring? How does that look? Does it look good? By the way, I got these off of TikTok shop. And then also I'm going to go in my Laura Mercier translucent. I don't know. I just feel like this seals it. I can't describe it. I just feel like it just sets it in place. And just hit those areas. Cuz I have wrinkles underneath my eyes, like lines underneath my eyes. So it's like I try to get those to not crease as much. But I mean, I just got to, come to a realization that, girl, you got lines. It's okay. It's okay. Everything is not to be meant to be so perfect, Next, I'm going to go with my pressed powder by Sephora. This is in the shade 56 Mahogany. I'm going with another puff brush. I do like to use this rather than like a fluffy brush because I feel like it really just sets everything, So I'm going in with my Juvia's Place palette in the shade Volume 5. I just found out that these are transitional blushes. I just thought you get a lighter and darker one. So we're going to try that today. I really just got into blush like maybe two or 3 years ago. And before I even got like liquid blushes and these, I used to use eyeshadow. I used to think I don't want no blush. Blush is not for black girls. And yeah, and I always used to think I need like a darker blush, like a reddish blush. No, and you don't need peach all the time. Try something different. I'm telling you, honey. I don't care what tone you are. Try something. Try something with color. You don't need orange. Sometimes that orange, some shades of oranges be washing some people out. I'm telling you. But we're going to try to go in with the darker one on the outskirts, which I think is what you're supposed to do, and then the lighter one on the inside. So let's try that. Do I look like somebody? Do I look like somebody? Hey, how do they be doing that? I can't do it. But anyway, I like that though. That's cute. That's really cute. I'm trying to figure out what else should I talk about. I feel like I talked about everything. I talked about my love life. There's nothing there, so it's not really much to elaborate on. I talk about my business. I would go into details of what I want to do, but I just want to pop out and it be done. Like, just know I want to do something business-wise, like open up something. So let that be known. That doesn't really give you too much of anything, but I'm sorry. I really am. I want to have more hobbies. I feel like I don't have a lot of hobbies. I feel like when school is in session during the semester, I feel like I just work, school, come home, eat, work out, sprinkle it in there sometimes. Not all the time, but sprinkle in there. I wanted to be in my everyday, routine eventually. I just need to find a balance because when school starts, y'all, I'm telling you, I have like the first of the semester is like cool. But that second half, I look like I probably lost weight because I haven't been eating. If we want to be real. If we want to be real, it's because I have not been eating. Like, I don't know what to tell you. I don't have no recipe. I don't have the recipe to the peach cobbler to give you because there's none. I'm going in with the Juvia's Place contour in the shade dark. And I'm just kind of setting my contour. I do want to be more consistent in content creation. I feel like sometimes I'm so scared of letting people in my life. You know what I'm saying? Because everybody who watches your stuff does not have good intentions. You know what I'm saying? But you really have to pray over your content. You really have to pray that it reaches the right people, that is protected from any type of things that someone's trying to put on you. And honestly, I had to do that for my business. I literally pray every single day. Maybe not every day. Let me stop saying that. But when I pray for my business, I do pray that God continues to send me my divine clientele. I want to get to a point where I don't have to, I can just take returning clients. Like I don't have to be seeking new clients. But yeah, I continue to pray every day. I continue to pray when I pray for my business to send me my divine clientele. I don't want anyone who is, what do you call it? Penny pitching or money pitching, whatever you call it. Like, don't talk about other people's prices in my trade. Don't talk about your other experience about another stylist. Like, you came for me for a reason. I get it's like that stylist typically like ruin your hair, but if you're like dogging that stylist out, I don't want to hear it, because now I'm going to think, what do you think of me? So if you needed some advice on how you should go about praying for your clientele or how you should build your business, just stay rooted in your word, fast, pray. Like I fasted and I prayed before I took the leap of faith to move out from the salon to a suite. And when I moved out, it was good. I had my clients, I was growing or whatever, but it was still some rough moments. Like when you're an entrepreneur, you really got to be in your faith for real. You got to stand on it. You got to stand on it 10 toes down. So when I tell you, I'm very grateful, I've came a long way. I really have. When I say like, sometimes I feel like I don't get to like really experience where I'm at in life because I feel like I got to do better. That's what I mean. Sometimes I feel like I need to be doing more. And I think God is telling me, no, you need to sit down and enjoy where you're at in life right now, because where I'm about to send you, you need to be well rested. You need to be well knowledgeable of the things that you're about to encounter, That's the best way I can put it right now. Why am I about to sit here stressed over something I cannot control? Why am I about to stress over something I cannot control? I know there's better at the end of the tunnel. He already wrote my story before I was born. So why am I sitting here stressing over something I cannot control? Put it down. I am in my Juvia's Place palette. I used this shade right here to go in like the outer tear duct, and then I'm taking this one and mix them together, and this is kind of like what it's giving. Am I telling y'all all my business? Not really, but it seems like it. It seems like it. Am I done with my face? Should I set it? I think we should set it. So next I'm going in with my Charlotte Tilbury airbrush. This is really just going to melt the powder. And I'm probably going to go in about like 2 rounds. Listen, I'm not playing no games. I want my name dropped. I mean, I want to be married. I want my ass cracked. I mean, I want a kid. New York was not playing with that, man. She was not. I feel like this gel that I got her to use is turning white, but I don't know. Do my highlight, and then we're going to put mascara on. And y'all, the only highlight I use, I still have my, what is this? Beauty Radiance palette. Y'all, I had this since high school. I used to use this as my pressed powder, and I used to use this as my contour. Clearly, the contour fell out, but I still have this as my highlight. Sometimes I go in with this, and then sometimes I'll go in, I feel like this is Revolution. Bronze Reloaded. Looks like that. So this one's kind of a little bit like more settled, but I take like a fan brush and I just hit those cheek points, my nose, my cupid's bow, my eyebrow bridge, my forehead, and my chin. But since I'm feeling a little frisky, we're going to go in with the Black Radiance. Is it black? Yeah, Black Radiance. And I'm literally just, listen, it's a lot. We're just going to hit the bridge of the nose and the cupid's bow. I mean, my cheekbones. Okay, that's that. Mascara, I don't do much. I used to be a lash girly. I used to love, I can't remember the number, but it was the Ardell ones. Very full, not full, but like fluffy. It would go from short to long, wispy. I feel like they were like 60 something. I can't remember the number, but do I even have lashes over here? I don't. But I like to, I guess I won't be using that one because I'm not getting up. But I like to layer my mascaras. Lately, I really have been using these three. I really don't even know why I grabbed that one. I think I need to throw that away. But lately, I've been loving using the Maybelline Rocket Volume. Used to use this in high school, as well as the green and pink one. I kind of want to pick that back up. The Benefit Bounce, and then the Kat Von D Full Sleeve. This is more volume, this is more length, and this is like volume clumped, if that makes sense. I like to go in with my volume first. And we're just gonna do layers. I feel like my lashes have been thriving ever since I kind of stopped wearing like strip lashes. I feel so weird wearing strip lashes. I'm not even gonna lie. I feel like they don't look right on me. And I'm starting to feel that way about wigs, like closure wigs. I haven't worn a closure wig in so long. Like when I did wear it, when I went to Vegas, I felt weird. Like I'm thinking leaving my hair out a little bit is starting to be the move. Like I like those natural looking things. But do you see the difference? Maybe, maybe not. So this is the first layer. Oh, hold on now. Hold on. My lashes look a little good. Okay, then we're gonna go with the Benefit Bounce. Like I said, this is more length, but I feel like this gave me more length than volume this time. But we're gonna go with that. What's today? Tuesday, June 2nd. Y'all, Love Island comes on tonight, but we're gonna watch it after. So we're gonna have to stay off of social media until we watch it, y'all. What do y'all think? What do y'all think? I can't remember like any of the castmates, but I heard somebody already got kicked out because they dug up a video of her saying the N-word, but it did look like that was from like old Snapchat, like 2016, 2015 type of vibe, you know? So they really had to do some digging. But yeah, I don't know. I don't know if that's true. I don't know if they're going to kick her off. They haven't even started yet. Then we're going to go into Kat Von D. But yeah, I don't know too much about this cast. Hopefully it's good. Hopefully people actually are on there for love and not just, you know, last season I feel like it was just exposure. You see how like that just kind of made my lashes like darker and like clumpy, you know? Okay. I think I'm gonna, sometimes I'll go back and forth with the volume and the Benefit Bounce for my bottom, but I think I'm gonna use the Benefit. Yeah, that was a good choice, KP. Like, what lip should I do? I feel like I go with the same lip. Like, should I do something fun like how I did in my Christmas makeup look thing? Or should I just go with a brown? Like a glossy. Ooh. Okay. I am back. Moisturized. Smelling good. We're just gonna go in. I want to do like a ombre since my shirt is kind of ombre. I have 5 minutes to do this, by the way. This is the NYX lip liner. This is in the shade Club Hopper. It needs to be sharpened. Ooh, okay, contacts, do what you need to do. Stop trying to refocus. Y'all know when y'all camera be trying to focus on the object? Yeah, that's what my contact lenses just did. Okay, part of me wants to do. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm wearing this.
Okay, cute.
I don't know, I don't think so. We'll see. We got plans to watch Love Island tonight.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. What? Let me see. Oh.
I'll do it. Should I do gloss?
I don't know. It looks so. Yes. Do a little bit, but just in the middle.
Okay.
Clear. So
Yeah, I got clear.
Yeah.
It's a little mixed, but clear. Okay, I'm ready. She said only in the middle. Now how that gonna work? This not even on. I'm sorry, y'all. If the audio was messed up, I'm so sorry. So I use MAC. I don't know what collection this is. I think this is from the regular collection. This is in the shade Photo A97. It's just a brown. Like that. Then I used this Bulberry shade lip cream. I don't even know what you want to call it. But it's in the shade number 9 Fawn Rose in the middle. And then I put a little clear gloss. And then my lip liner is the NYX lip liner in Club Hopper. So that's my lip combo. I like it a lot. This is a little bit out of my comfort zone, I'm not gonna lie. But I think we did good. And I'm gonna show you guys my outfit so we can close out this so we can close out this video and I can go eat dinner. All right, y'all, so this is my outfit. Shirt is from Fashion Nova. Pants are from Fashion Nova. They just have like these little frilly things on them. And then the shoes that I'm gonna wear are my orange heels from Shein. And then I just have my little black Coach purse. But that is the outfit. Hopefully it looks okay. Hopefully it looks good. But yeah, we wearing flats until we get there. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Hopefully it wasn't just me rambling a lot. If something resonated with you, let's talk it out in the comments. And don't forget to subscribe and give this video a big thumbs up. And I'll talk to you guys in the next video. Bye.